Well, let's face it, many of us have considered having a little bit of work done from one time or another, whether it's a brow lift or a tummy tuck. Everybody wants to look their best. Dr. Timothy Quinn practices family medicine in Ridgeland. He joins us now live in the studio. Now, Dr. Quinn, when it comes to plastic surgery, is this just a matter of vanity?
Well, not necessarily. I mean, let's remember the patient we did last year. We did the interview on.
Sure.
He came in my clinic for a physical exam. He had a lesion on his back that looked a little suspicious. We referred him to local plastic surgeon, Dr. Jackson, great guy. He removed the lesion, but the pathological report revealed that the cells were very aggressive forms of cancer cells. Had that lesion have not been removed by the plastic surgeon, he could have lost his life.
So that was a case of plastic surgery actually saving somebody's life.
Most definitely. I mean, I looked up the definition just to be 100%, and the Oxford American Dictionary defined plastic surgery as a branch of surgery that basically deals with the reconstruction of body parts that have been damaged or deformed due to burns, major accidents,
sure,
or even cancer like the patient we talked about. But also, this definition included plastic surgery for congenital problems, like problems that people are born with, like a patient I had last year. He basically had cleft lip. And his deal was he was just so depressed and had a lot of anxiety. He was doing terrible in school because the other children were picking at him. But he went and had plastic surgery, and now his confidence was up, his grades were up, and he had a more positive outlook on life.
That would change your absolute whole life right there. Just change your face and change your life there. That's not vanity at all. That is just simple good health, isn't it?
Yes, but even me, I had plastic surgery. Yes, I had what's called an asymmetric hypertrophic muscle over my right eyebrow. So every time I get nervous, like doing a news interview like this, that eyebrow would just shoot up. And I would be worried about that eyebrow, and I couldn't focus on what I was saying, and my daughter would make fun of me and say, "You look like The Rock," with, you know, this movie star that has
people's
that
eyebrow.
Yeah, but she said, "You don't have rock muscles." But the deal is, I got a call from Dr. Jackson, the same guy we talked about. He saw me on television doing a news interview, and he suggested I make an appointment with his clinic, which I did. And basically, he did a simple procedure, and the muscle over the eyebrow relaxed. So when I do interviews such as this, I don't have to worry about that eyebrow, and I can more focus on the information that I'm trying to provide to the listening audience. So, I mean, plastic surgery helped me.
Yeah, I have never noticed your eyebrow one time. Mine are always all over the place, but yours is great. That was Botox that did that, huh?
It was Botox, but it was a simple procedure. But the bottom line is it helped me, and now I can do interviews, and I assume I do a pretty good job.
You do a great job.
Well, thank you.
Is there a risk of addiction with plastic surgery? We also what happened to Michael Jackson's face. He kind of overdid it.
Yeah, there is the aesthetic or the cosmetic plastic surgery, and it's a very high likelihood that Michael Jackson could have had body dysmorphic disorder. And this is actually a mental disorder, very unfortunate. The individual, they can have an obsessive focus on a perceived flaw in a body part, and it could be very dangerous. So hopefully, you know, before someone gets this aesthetic plastic surgery, they can have a really good discussion with their primary care doctor and make sure that they're doing it for all the right reasons.
That is the responsible thing to do. Thank you so much, Dr. Timothy Quinn, and your eyebrows look fantastic. You do have muscles like The Rock,
thanks, Dr. Jackson.
Yeah, looking good. Well, still ahead on 12 News at noon. We're going to talk a little bit about an out-of-this-world Army enlistment. You're watching 12 News.